Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another LEGO video, and today I'm going to show you guys some updates, a lot of updates that I did to my fire trucks, and I'm going to show you some new ones too. So let's get started. So first we're going to start off with engine 1. So nothing really has changed here besides I changed up the bumpers so it looks like the bumpers that I did to all my other fire trucks. I did this, I couldn't do it before because I didn't have enough of these light gray 1x1 round tiles and these like 1x1 and these like bluish gray 1x1 plates with like a stud holder on the end, whatever you call it, so that I can make the Q siren. I didn't have enough of those, so I had to make an order of them. I bought 10 of the 1x1 plates and then 25 of the 1x1 round tiles. So far I've used 3 of the 25 round tiles and then 2 of the 1x1 plates. So yeah. If you wonder what I use the second one on, I'll show it to you in just a minute. But I also added this like little like nozzle, this like water nozzle on the top of the middle section of the truck, and the gauges and stuff. So yeah. Next up we have ladder 1. So the other Q siren that I used was on this one. Now, even though this one still had the same bumper, I had to change it because I wanted to put one of these custom ones. There's like different bumpers on this one. So I had to use like these pieces right here, these like curved slope bricks on this truck. But when I made the brick order and got the pieces, I could make the change back to the way it was. And I also had this little second siren here. So yeah. Next up, Rescue Squad 5. So I made a few changes to this. I flipped around the headlights and the flashing lights so that they're like this setup, and I thought it'd be really cool to have it like this. So yeah, that's what I did. I think it looks pretty cool. I also added another 6x6 tile here. So what I did was I shortened up the cabinetry setup here so that I could add the 6x6 tile here. So yeah, that's about it. No changes. In the future, I might add this like cabinet setup where it's like it looks like that they're real roller cabinets, so they're really just fake ones. I might do that in the future. I don't know, but in order to do that, I need to find enough parts. I need to get enough parts to do that. So, moving on with the updates, we have engine 2. So, the first of the updates that I did was I added a ladder on the back. And I changed the lights a little bit, so I have this light up here and this one orange. Instead of it being like blue, I changed both of them to orange. I thought it would be pretty cool. I also changed the horn design up here. So I used these two black horns. So I think they look a lot better than what they were before, which was just like one of these tap pieces. So what I did was when I took them off, I just put them on engine 1 because the tap pieces were originally white, and I changed them to light bluish gray. And I think these look definitely a lot better. They look a lot better for horns. And then, yeah, you can see the bumper that I did. I use these 1x3 curved slope bricks for the bumper because I'm basing it off of like an E1 type fire truck. So, and it uses like, and some of them use this like bumper design. So I thought I'd do that. And then you can see I had to use the Q siren from ladder 1. Moving on, we have engine tanker 3. So what I did with this is I don't know if I've already reviewed this before. I don't think I did. But if I did, I might as well just review it again, but I don't think I did. So what I did was I changed up the front, so it's not like placed on the side. It's using the 1x2 bricks with 2 knobs, and then I put like some plates over it just like all my other fire trucks that I have here. So, yeah. And then I did that with the grills too. And then in the back, I moved this sticker from here to over here because of the cabinets. So the cabinets like have the same exact stuff as Engine 1 has because it's the same setup. You know, it's like the cabinet, the big cabinet, and the small one. So it's like pretty much the same setup. In the future, I'm gonna add that to Engine 2. Very soon, actually. I just need some parts in order to do that. So, yeah. And then I also added this cool yellow plate layer at the bottom. So what I did was I took off everything here. I removed this. I think it was a red plate layer. Yeah. And then just replaced it with cool yellow. So now it lines up with this. I think it looks much better. So, yeah. For the final updates of the normal fire trucks, not the new ones, we have Rescue 4. So, what I did was I changed the headlights to these circular, transparent, clear round tiles. Because the truck that I'm basing it off of has these kind of headlights, so I changed it to that. I also changed the whole entire, like, top section of the truck into white. So, like, originally there was a white plate layer. I think right here, right? Or right here, I'm not sure. And then there was just, like, red for the top. I changed all this to white, so it's basically the same exact parts for all this, but they're in white. Some of them, like these 1x10 bricks, I never white, so I decided to use other parts. And, yeah, I had to take... It was a little bit of a struggle, like, especially with the stickered parts, like, with the hazard stripes here, or the decals. I had to take that all off. It was very frustrating indeed. And also, instead of having a baseball cap for this guy, I changed it into this, like, nice little hairpiece. So, yeah. So, yeah. Roof is still movable, same stuff. Just like those changes. And I also added these, stickers. They were originally on Engine 1, but I decided to put them on here since, you know, it's Station 4. So I had to do it like this. So, yeah. I think that looks a lot better. Alright. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the new trucks. First, we're going to start off the first one that I built. So this one will go to Station 5. Now, if you guys remember that utility truck that I made with the boat trailer, I took that apart. Yeah. Even though I really liked it, I think, you know, I want to build something else, you know. So I did. And this is the results. Say hello to Brush Engine 5. So, oh, I'm missing a part. Yeah. Okay, so this is Brush Engine 5. I decided to make it into, like, this kind of fire truck because I thought, you know, I think it could be a little bit better. And you know what? I think I accomplished it way too much. if I must put it that way. So, in the front we have a, like, little, like, brush nozzle on the bumper, as well as, like, a little scene light there, maybe. And then I have the Q siren there. Yes, this truck has a Q siren. So this is based off of a Ford F550. I don't know the year exactly, but I just based it off of a Ford F550 that I've seen in real life. Like, this exact truck as a Ford F550. So I was like, I think I'll just base it off of that. So I did. And the result came out pretty well, actually. So, yeah. I still use the bumper pieces and the, what is it? The ball hitch, the trailer hitch there, too. So, the roof does come off. Oh, then I made a big. And, as you can see, the front is actually 5 wide and the back is 6 wide. So, oh, there we go. There. This guy's hat falls off all the time. This isn't the first time. This is the 500 millionth time. It's fallen off so many times I can't even keep track. So, we got one guy in there. Since I couldn't fit another guy in there, I just put him, like, hanging on the side. I think it looks pretty cool. And if you probably noticed, it does rock side to side. Because I had to use one Technic pin to connect it. Of course, I could do 2. But I thought, it could be like this, so it can, like, go over rocky terrain. Especially since it's carrying a boat trailer, it probably needs to go on, like, sand. It has to go on, like, sand onto a beach. So I thought, I think if I have it like this, I think it'd be pretty cool. So, yeah. So what I used for the wheels was, I have this 1x6 plate here. And what I put was I used this 2x2 axle. This 2x2 axle bearing plates with, like, they, like, extend out, like, have a stud on each side, and then put, like, 2 jumper plates in the middle. I could put one 2x2 jumper plate, but I didn't really want to do that because I didn't want to, like, turning, even though that would be pretty cool. I decided to do the 2 jumper plates instead. So yeah, it can just, like, rock side to side. So yeah. In the middle, we have some gauges and some hookups. We have this, like, little nozzle on the top. And then we have a hose reel on the other side. We have a ladder here. In real life, even though this looks really weird, what I base this truck off of does have a ladder looking like this, where it hangs off. I guess just because the truck is too short to hold, to, like, have it longer, so I can understand that. And then in this counter, we have an oxygen tank. We have a face mask in this one, a fire extinguisher. This counter is not functional, but it probably holds some tools. It can probably hold some, like, tools, stuff like that. So, yeah. And, yeah, that's about it. I also made this, I also made this, like, nice little light bar here. I thought that would be pretty cool. So, yeah. Next up on our list is from Station 4. Now, if you remember the tiller truck that I made, like Truck 4, I also took that one apart and we made it into something else, so, yeah. And, I decided, I didn't really want a tiller truck, so I decided to make, like, a tower truck. Being, like, a mid-mount tower truck, and this is the result. Say hello to Tower 4. So, you can already see what I tried to base this off of. It's the 60110 fire station set from 2016 with the big fire truck. Of course, I followed the instructions to make this tower truck, and instead of using 1x6 tiles like it shows in the book, I used my last 2 remaining 2x6 tiles, which I think look a lot better. So, yeah. And, on the front we have a bumper with some stabilizers. And then we have a steam light on the, I guess you would say this was a steam light. The roof does come off easily. Like that. It's held together in the middle by these glider plates. And these transparent color for, like, maybe some lights. The lights inside the cab. So here are 2 firefighting guys. And we got 4 stabilizers on the back. And the tower does extend. If you've already reviewed the set, like if you already have this set, then you probably know how high it goes. Okay, I don't know why it's stuck. You probably know how high it goes, but if you don't, let me give you an example. like, just having it straight up looks insane. So, as you can see, it goes up. But wait, there's an extending arm below it. And in that section, we have the second part. Another extending arm, and boom. If you're afraid of heights, if you were on this, if this is like in real life and you're afraid of heights, I don't really think this is the truck for you. That's all I'm saying. But if you have a fear of heights and you're a firefighter and you have to drive this truck and you have to get on it to save people and you have to go all the way up there, yeah, I don't know how you're gonna survive that. We have some cabinets here. So this one we have a oxygen tank. We have a fire extinguisher. This one we have a face mask and nothing. I might swap this out for like, I might swap this cabinet out for like, a brick with a clip on it so that I can, attach like an axe to it, because on this truck and the last truck, they do not have axes. So I'm gonna put one on this one, probably put it in this cabinet since nothing goes in it. Actually, wait a minute, I just realized we need studs for this truck. Yeah, this truck needs studs. Let me put it in this one. I always do 3 studs per cabinet. Like, whenever there's like a cabinet and I use a stud shooter, I always put like at least 3 in it. So, pull up 1, 2, and 3. I would put it in the other cabinet like this one, but I'm not going to. Even though it will be really handy since it's literally right next to it. I don't know. Maybe. But I still want to add the X, so I'll probably just have to put it somewhere else. So let me fix this 6x6 tile. It's not pushed down all the way. Yeah. That's about it for the token. And now for the final truck on this list. Okay. For the finale, I just finished this, I think, last weekend. Not this past weekend. I think I finished this like last weekend, I think. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, behold. Oh, hold on. I just fell down. Oh my god. I'll have to fix that. Ladies and gentlemen, behold. Truck 3. So this will go in Station 3, of course. So, let's get started. So, right off the bat, you can notice it has the same exact front design as this. That's because I felt like the fronts of these would be like twins, you know? So I thought that would be pretty cool. So, yeah. And then both of these, of course, have the headlights and the bumpers, horns right there. They don't have the same exact sound to the horn. But, yeah. And the ladder does raise up. Hold on. Fix this. Wait a minute. Whatever. I'll fix that later. There's something wrong with this. I'll fix it later. So you can raise it up, swirl around, and then extend it. That's probably one of my favorite parts about the ladder trucks is that they can extend. I mean, look how high this can go. That's pretty high. The middle section of the ladder is an off-brand version. It's an off-brand ladder part, but it is really thick. And since I have, like, no other use for it, I might as well just use it here. since I have like no other, like I said, I have no other use for it, so I'm using it on this truck, and I think it looks really nice. So, yeah. The roof doesn't come off easily, just like all the other trucks in this fire station are going to have, besides another truck that I'm going to make soon. So, both of these don't have easy removable, roofs, because I can't find one by tiles in Cool Yellow. Well, I don't have any, but I could probably buy some off of eBay, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to waste my money on parts that I don't need. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with that. We got some gauges over here, a, hose reel, and then this cabinet is actually a cabinet that goes all the way through to the other side, and you can actually push out this crate that I put here. Let me try and get this out. Actually, I'll push it out from... Why can't it go out? Oh, here we go. Okay, we got it. Oh, god dang it. Pushed it back in. Let me try and take this out. A bit easier. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, so inside of this we have 2 fire extinguishers. Don't ask me why they're in those colors. We also have... Oh. We have a wrench. I lost the wrench. Oh, it's on my chair. Okay. There's a wrench. And then we also have a radio walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie radio, whatever. And then we just push it on back inside. And then in this cabinet we have 2 sets of breathing apparatus. And the other cabinets, we have a circular saw and a tall axe. Because this theme of the fire station, uses those big axes. So, yeah. In the back, we use the same sticker that's on the back of this, except this one's on a hood piece. The other one's not. So, yeah. That's basically about it. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So, yeah. See ya.